Sorry about that. My phone ringing, interrupting me. Right, okay, getting back to this, we are going to attach this side to this side, to this back piece, sorry. Okay, so we're going to do this strip first that's attached to the bottom. I want you to glue all the way along the edge in there and on the construction strip itself, but also on the gap and the chipboard, so it forms a nice seal. So right down that edge, plenty of glue, and all along the construction strip. See, I'm a bit wobbly. Okay, and make sure there's plenty there. Doesn't matter if it oozes out, at least you know you've got a good grip on it. So this edge along this side, the chipboard edge, you want to play. I know a lot of people add it down here, but I don't want you to do that. I want you to add it on top of the actual back piece. Okay, lining the two edges up, and the top and the bottom. So I want you to hold that in place. Make sure that you are lined up all the way along, and when you're happy, I want you to push that back piece up. If it does come away, just keep moving it into place. See what I mean by the glue? You can do that with glue, because I'm not good at lining things up. I have to play at it for a bit. So make sure that's up, straight, and burnish that up. Okay, you need to play with it. I find the best thing to do is this strip there that you haven't, push your fingers into there while you're pushing the back bit on, and then that makes sure it's all lined up. Okay. Okay, push it down. And just make sure it's on properly. Okay, so now you're going to do the same with this strip along here. It will be wobbly for a bit, but don't worry, it won't stay like that. Get your glue all down that edge, plenty of glue all along the strip. Oops. See what I mean by being messy? I can't do anything tidy. Okay. And the same thing. Don't worry about the mess. Push it in and on. Don't worry about the mess. I hope you can see that, sorry. Okay, so again, burnish it down. Use an old, well, it's not an old one, but this is the one I use. Doesn't matter if it gets glue on it because it just comes off with a wet wipe. Okay. So that is your first side on. Okay. Make sure you keep checking, make sure you're pushing it all in and pushing it down and lining it up. The reason I put it on top of the chipboard instead of down the side where most people put theirs is when I put my Timmy inks in, my distress inks, these side bits were a bit short, so I thought if I added them on top this time they would be a better fit for the inks, or whatever it doesn't matter, whatever you want to put in them, but that's what I want mine for. So that's that. Okay, all lined up, all lovely, all stuck together. And now we're going to do the same for the other side. They're getting a right mess. Burnish it all down. If the glue's oozing, you know you're getting a good burnish. Okay. Right, that's that side done. So I'm going to do the same for this side. I'm going to do the bottom piece again first. Take your glue, go all along the chipboard and the centre of the construction strip. Okay. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Okay. Oh, just knocked my new invention over. Never mind. Okay, here's my next strip. So again, you are going to sit this side piece on top of the edge of the back piece. Okay. So let me just turn it round so the light's on it better. Even though I can't see it, I've got to stand up for this bit. Lined up to the edge. Hold it in place. There's my phone going again. It's only a text this time. So again, burnish it down. Make sure it stayed lined up. And do the same thing. See, again, looks wobbly, but it won't be. Okay. So remember, just as long as you keep everything flush and in line, job's a good one. As my northern friend Rachel would say. Okay, so turn it over. I'm going to do the same for the inside strip. Glue, plenty. If you have to open it up a bit, do that. Plenty on your construction strip. Again. lined up. Burnish it. I like to see the using glue because then I know it's right up to the edges. Okay. Again, don't worry about the mess. All you need to worry about is that it's all lined up. So there you have the back and sides of your cabinet. It will get sturdier as we go along. Yeah. Hope you're with me so far. Hope I'm in frame and you can all see properly. If not, you know where you can leave your complaints. No, if I'm doing anything wrong, just leave me a message on CFG Construction on the event and I'll get back to you as soon as I see it. Okay. Right. Now what we need to do, could have done this before, you want another 2 construction strips, but you want to cut these down to 10 inches because these are the ones that are going to fit to the top. You might have to do it a little bit shorter than 10 inches actually now because I've put the chipboard on top. Hang on a minute. Oh. See if that one works. Still a bit tight. So what I'm doing, I've taken off 2/8 from the 10 inches. So that will make it what, 9 and 6/8, something like that. Yeah, plenty of room there. Okay, so what you're going to do, if you want to, again, if you want to tape your edges, do that. You're going to do the bottom, glue the bottom, and attach it so that the flap is up, as we did before. Okay, so lots of glue. Could have done this at the same time as putting the other strips on, but I've just not organised me. Just go do it as I go along. Okay, so again, you want to put this down, line it up with the edge, make sure your flap is pointing upwards because that will be, this is a bottom that I'm doing here. Make sure you get a good grip. Move it to line it up if you need to. And burnish it down. Again, if it moves about, don't worry about it, because you will be able to move it about for a bit. I'll come up with a little bit. That's it. Where's my little thingy? There it is. Okay, so that flap there is going to be what's the bottom piece will be attached to. Okay. Again, make sure you've got a good grip. Make sure it's on properly if you're OTT like me. Or OCD. Probably both actually. Okay, that's the bottom bit done. See what I mean by mess? See, that already feels quite sturdy. Hence the doubling up of the chipboard or cardboard and chipboard. Same with the top piece. Do the bottom flap, tape the edges if you want to. Plenty of glue. Make sure you've got a strong glue. This is pretty good, this stuff. Again, doesn't matter if it oozes out and makes a mess, it will be covered up. So again, line it up with your edge. Turn it around the other way so you can see what I'm doing. I'll stand up, line it up. And again, make sure you've got a good grip. Try not to move it like I do. Remember, if the glue's oozing, it means it's getting to right up to the edges. Love a bit of oozy glue. Okay, so that is that. Okay. Did I do that? I think I did I? It's starting to look like a cabinet now. And just check over it, make sure everything's lined up and straight and how you want it to be. I need to check how long this video is running for. Sorry if I'm not talking, I'll go quiet when I concentrate. Not very often I'm quiet, but right, this has been going for nearly 20 minutes. I can't remember how much. I think I've got unlimited on YouTube, but I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to go and grab my top and bottom pieces. You only need top and bottom one at this stage, okay? Don't worry about the others yet. You should have glued them together, so you've got 2 pieces glued for the top, 2 pieces glued for the bottom, okay? Top one, bottom one. Go and grab your bits, girls, and more construction strips, I think. I'm telling you, like, be organised. I haven't even cut enough myself, so I'll be back soon. Bye bye.